to this. Key Glock. Yeah. I remember Key Glock. I remember like it was yesterday when he was in the King documentary. If you've never seen the King documentary, look at that. It's a bunch of game when they're about Dolph come up and all that. But this was like the introduction to Key Glock. He gave him a Benz. He blessed him, in the documentary, whatever. And then out of just nowhere, he just started turning up. He just kept going up, 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 up. And now he's out here. He's doing his thing, man. He got 3.8 million monthly listeners on Spotify. He's just doing him. He just out here in his own world. He turned it to his own thing. It ain't no shadow. It's like he in the shadow. He's doing his own thing. His own, figure out here. How do you feel about that? And how did that take place? Like, I know that's your cousin, but he's like your brother to you. How did you put him up on game, man?
I think Glock he just got it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just got it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, I'm proud. And it's like, bro, you can ask all my partners. When I did it with Glock, I was like, bro, this shit finna do exactly. Like, I told him everything that was finna happen. Like, everything he going through right now, I told him he was finna be going through it. Everything he having right now, I told him he was gonna be having right now. But he having even more. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, it just is what it is with us. You know what I mean? Like, Glock came in hungry, and what you see is what you get.
And I want to salute you, man, because like, my outlook on the game is like this, right? As an artist, you come into the game, you blow. That's great for you. But when you leave a legacy out here, your legacy, to me, is based on how many other lives did you touch when you was coming up. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You be having motherfuckers out here who be having a light, and it's like, damn, bro, you not responsible for nobody else getting a light.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
You feel what I'm saying? And for let me just finish, right? So for you to reach back and show some young niggas that's coming up, your cousin, whoever it is, I know you got a couple other artists, some love, to me, bruh, that's real legacy shit. Because I live by the ladder system, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If you at the top of the ladder and you don't reach down and pull a motherfucker out the water, then what you really out here doing? Because when you reach down and you pull motherfuckers out the water, when you go down the ladder, guess what they do? They come up. So you still attached to the top. That's just my outlook on life. You feel what I'm saying? If God blessed you and put you in position to be out here and be great, and you see other motherfuckers got great shit in them, but you don't extend your hand, and you know this motherfucker got an opportunity to make it out the ghetto, this motherfucker got an opportunity to feed his family, and I know this, because you wouldn't have invested in Key if he didn't have talent. You a businessman. This ain't about you being my cousin, no, this is about if you got fucking talent or not. You got talent. The first thing you said is he get it. That's why you was willing to say, let's get this money together then. So to me, I commend you for that shit. Because a lot of niggas don't do that shit. A lot of niggas just get their bag and be like, nigga, I got mine. Fuck everybody else, man. I ain't, listen, man. And that's they right if they want to do that. Mm-hmm. That's they God-given right. But for the niggas that get that bag and be like, it's multiple things you said on here. It's not just that. It's, man, I give out $25,000 a year because I remember to four motherfuckers. I remember when I ain't had that shit. I was wishing a nigga did. All that shit is what really count. You feel what I'm saying? You get motherfuckers out here, man, they get the bag and they be like, man, I don't give a fuck about these niggas, man. I don't give a fuck about me. That's it. I ain't fuck everybody else. No, I respect the motherfuckers that's like, no, my nigga, I see something in you. You know what? I'm going to invest my time. I invest my money because I believe in you. I remember when I was a rapper, I just wanted a motherfucker to believe in me. I believe in you, my nigga. That probably meant the most to Key than anything.
A lot of people don't even get that part, though. A lot of people don't understand that. Bro, you can't do the same thing with everybody.
You can't. Everybody ain't gonna take the ride with you.
Everybody don't get their part either.
Right.
Know what I mean? So you can't be open arms to everybody. A lot of the motherfuckers, you gotta be like, fuck them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to the ones that get it, the ones you feel like, oh yeah, I can do this with them or for them, like, yeah, but it's gonna
be more fuckums than yes.
I swear to God, I was just finna say that.
It's gonna be a lot more fuckums than yes, because at the end of the day, you meet a nigga, he got talent, but he a foul ass nigga. He got foul ass ways. So it's like, nah, I don't even want to deal with this nigga, because this nigga can't even be straight up with me. You meet an artist, this nigga, he's sneaky. You meet an artist, he might got all the talent in the world, but you got to worry about bailing this nigga the fuck out every week. So it be like,
some folks just want you to sign them just because you know them, though.
Yeah, fuck them. Like, that's the nigga. I don't give a fuck. I know you. Fuck you, nigga.
But motherfuckers can't.
I know
want you to sign them.
Niggas.
Motherfuckers want you to sign them, or they want to be a part of the movement of what's going on, but they not bringing no value. See, if you don't bring value to value, devalue value.
Right.
And if you don't bring business to business, it ain't no business. It's bullshit.
But the thing, bro, with these niggas, everybody want to start at the top.
Everybody want that microwave heater.
Everybody want to start at the top, and everybody want the ball off the rip.
Off the rip.
Everybody. Know what I mean? That's cool, but shit, what you doing for yourself? Is you gonna put in the work, the ball off the rip? Is you putting in the work right now, the ball off the rip? Or is it just all on somebody else to make you ball off the rip?
That's the game.
That's the game right there. Everybody want that microwave heater.
If you feel like that, if you a nigga with that opinion, with that attitude, me personally, you a fuck nigga. Cause, bruh, this life, bruh, life don't go like that. This real life. I don't know what kind of world y'all niggas live in. Sit on the couch, wait, think some shit gonna fall out the sky. Nigga gonna call, hey, come outside and get this $2 million. Come outside and get this 300,000. Come outside and get it. Like, shit, I'm waiting that shit. Let me know when y'all see a nigga, when that shit happening, and I do it too. And you ain't bringing nothing to the table. You ain't got no kind of no shit. Like, man, you ain't bringing 10% to that shit. Like, no nothing. Like, and what you want, this person or that person or whoever the hell, right, no, he can turn me up. He can do this right here, do like, like.
What you bring to the table?
Do it make sense? Do it make sense on your end, and my end, or do it just make sense on your end?
And the sad part is, motherfuckers don't even give a fuck if it makes sense on your end.
That's why I don't.
Long as it makes sense on their end, and it don't make sense on you, and they don't give a fuck, but then they mad at you.
That's why I don't give a fuck.
Right, but you can't give a fuck about them, because at the end of the day, you know, you got to get money with motherfuckers who you can get money with, and everybody you can't get money with. That's just the reality in life.
Everybody ain't hungry. Everybody don't get this a business at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, bro, this a business. We doing business.
90% of these niggas out here is not rapping for money, man. They rapping for fame.
Popularity.
Dang, bro, they rapping for views and likes.
Right, yeah. Which they view as fame. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't have no business infrastructure. Ain't trying to get no money. We living in a town where motherfuckers go on Instagram and do any and everything just to get likes. It ain't got nothing to do with no money, no bank accounts, no LLCs, no tax ID numbers. Ain't no paper coming out of it. I just want you to like my shit and follow it. All types of shit. Motherfuckers to jump in front of a train. If they say, listen, you gonna live, but you gonna
fame.
Yup. Yeah.
That fame.
Yeah.
That shit a dangerous
nigga jump in front of the
drug.
train if he was the
Social media fucked the game up.
That shit a dangerous drug, dog. And these folks abusing this shit. Like, they playing with this shit. They egging these kids to turn these kids into some shit that they don't supposed to be turning these kids into. They promoting certain shit, doing certain shit. Like, not like damn, bro, you don't know that this little kids watching this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know it's 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 6-year-old boys watching this shit, girls watching this shit. Like, bro, y'all, it's certain shit y'all don't supposed to be promoting like that. Like, come on, dog. Like, I don't know, but it's all for the dollar. It's all for the money. That's what people respect. That's what people like. That's what people think real. That's what people like give all the attention to. That's why I don't give a fuck about none of that shit over there. All that shit everybody else give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit over there. Period. I'm my mama, bro. I'm my grandma.
That's why you stay to yourself. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit you niggas got going on. He not dressing like you niggas. He don't want to be you niggas twins. He staying independent till he get 200 fucking million, and then he gonna sign.
Come with it.
Come with it, huh? We gonna speak that into existence, though.
Now, following that, it's about that time. I'm ready to get into stories from the cell. Now, we're going to talk about when I was in joint, right? This story from the cell is a real important story from the cell, and I think a lot of y'all can connect with. When I was on, in Dallas Penitentiary, right? It's this cat that used to always run the yard. I ain't going to put his name out there, but we used to call him the Angler. Every day this motherfucker walk in the yard with somebody different, got a story to tell. He knows somebody that know your cousin. He did a robbery back in the day with your homeboy. He smoked a blunt with your uncle. This motherfucker knew everybody. I'm talking about everybody on the prison yard. It was somebody, some way or somehow that he knew somebody that was connected to you, that knew you, whatever. Every night, his whole play on the block, he did all this shit, walked the yard, kicked it with motherfuckers. This shit was always about a soup and a beef and cheese. This whole thing was about that. It was an angle, right? Now, me being in jail, I started noticing not just him, it was a bunch of anglers that was under the same, operation as him. These motherfuckers would talk you to death, walk the yard with you, work out with all this shit just at the end of the night. You know what I mean? When it's almost locked up, hey, excuse me, you got a suit? Petty shit. Now, one thing about prison is this. Prison was real informative and educational for me about the human behavior in different places, human behavior. So now it was like I was able to understand and study humans, and I was able to alert more than anything, because I already was a cat that grew up in the streets, been in the streets since I was 9, running around. My brothers was in the game. Everybody I knew was in the game.
R.I.P. Cousin Steve.
Yeah, R.I.P. to my bro. So I always was on point with that shit now. But what happened was prison made me sharper with identifying snakes and identifying motives. Cuz it'd be like, damn, cuz we got to get somebody to do it. I'd be like, all right, I get that. I can handle it. Cuz be like, what happened? Every time, cuz always say I ain't got no patience for the bullshit. And when I see that bullshit, I identify it. Prime example, I remember one time we was looking for a cameraman to do some stuff for us. We was like, man, we gonna bring you on, we gonna do this, that, and the third. Whole premise is, he came posing as a cameraman. Really, he trying to get his shit off on a rap tip. And I told him as he sit down, I said, didn't I tell you we wasn't looking for that shit? No, man, I'm just saying, I know I needed to get. I said, so you got a camera that you really don't know how to operate. You ain't really, so you wasting my time all because you a half-ass rapper and you trying to get around us to get some promotion. My man, go ahead and roll, man. But what I'm saying is, cuz no, he already know my radar is like unbelievable. I'm talking about I'm on alert at all time. I can smell bullshit a mile away. I can see when you angling, because everybody got a motive out here. And ain't nothing real, ain't nobody genuine, everybody angling, everybody on some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? You don't know who is who these days. But
Can I add into the stories from the cell?
Go ahead.
One thing I hate about a lot of you niggas, man, is never genuine, man.
Never.
I'm just gonna keep it real, because I cut through all. You niggas is never genuine, man. Niggas is always coming with some type of fucking angle, man. Like, let's just start being genuine, man. Let's say it's A, B, and C, and this is what it is. Let's stop skipping B, man. Let's stop going from A to C, man. That's the problem with a lot of motherfuckers, man. In our culture, man. Let's just stop with the angling shit, man. And per firsthand, we was talking that like niggas is always angling, man.
It's never real.
It's never real. It's never just 100% what you say is what a nigga get, man. So let's start standing on what we say, man, and let's start keeping this shit 100, man, and let's stop with all this fucking angling, man. That be holding motherfuckers back a lot of times, because you think don't nobody see you angling, and it's always being seen. So let's stop with that bullshit, man.
What's your take on that?
It's wild. Like, it's the truth. You know what I mean? But me personally, bro, I expect all that shit.
I expect it too. That's why I'm giving these niggas the game.
Like,
but you can't get one off on us.
I swear. I expect all this shit, so it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have your expectations up too high, people. Because that shit, they gonna let you down every time. You know what I mean? Like, so, it is what it is. You gotta know, it's like only people, bro, your expectations need to be like that up above, and I expect this, and I supposed to go like this and be like this, is the people you really locked in with on a day-to-day basis, bro. Like, motherfucker you sleep with, motherfucker that's goddamn your family, motherfucker you deal with on a day-to-day basis, running your business with, y'all locked in like y'all, it's something else, but y'all got that everybody else ain't got, you know what I'm saying, together. Everybody else, bro, don't have them expectations up there.
Yeah, and I don't, you know what I mean? And a lot of times.
I'm talking about for everybody else, because there people watching it, bro, and they
you know what I mean?
They gonna get let down. It's some young niggas, bro, like, including my young niggas, bro, they done crashed out about it because such and such didn't keep it real. And they go crash out. Now nigga doing 12, a nigga doing a 22, and I was like, man.
Stop being disappointed in other niggas.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying? What you expect the other niggas.
Can't let another person control your emotions.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, because he ain't keep it real. You can't let niggas control your emotions, bro. Like, whatever you do, let that shit be, because that's what you want to do, and you, like, ain't fuck with it.
And for
somebody else think you need to do it, like.
Right. And for me, I'm really talking to the niggas that's always on angles. Like, you'll get further in life if you cut the bullshit out. That's really the niggas that I'm talking to, because you ain't gonna never get one over on me. But
I tell niggas all the time, bro. Niggas be like, bro, how you get rich? How you do this? How you keep it real?
Keep it real. Damn.
It's that simple. How you get it? Like, keep it real.
How you get some money?
Keep it real.
Oh, okay, cool.
That was stories from the cell.
Hey man. Hey, listen, man.